living with a single hearing aid for the past 24, 25 years, always struggling to a certain about because everything's one-sided. Everything comes from the left-hand side. Having one ear that's completely dead. We go to a restaurant, Lynn, my wife, has to be my ears. I can't hear anything going on. I could never talk to people on the next table and things like that. And even when we were talking, she has to do 2 lots of listening. She has to listen for herself, make sure I've heard it and heard it correctly, because unfortunately you never know if you've heard it all. It does affect everybody, because everybody really has to make allowances for you, whether they be big, small, they've still got to be made. And they will quite often stop and say, "Did you get that, Dad?" Or "Did you get that, Granddad?" or whatever. So they have to be aware as well that you're going to miss a good percentage of what's going on. And I say, it gets more and more frustrating. That's when I decided to give Amplifon a shot. When I got there, lovely place, lovely treatment, confirmed that the right ear, not only operated, it is pretty much dead. And Cara at Wolverhampton Amplifon came up with the idea of the bicross system, which I must admit I've never heard of, which was a hearing aid in my left and basically it's a receiver transmitter in the right, which passes the message on. She's saying that the only real chance I've got of hearing anything for the right. So I said, well, let's go for it, can't lose. That was fitted in August and it was life-changing. The first time somebody spoke, it was amazing. The hearing aid was actually better, but when the right kicked in, I think the first words I said to him was, "You're not having it back. This is mine. I'm keeping this." And it has changed life totally. I think going to Amplifon, sorry, was probably the best thing that I've ever done. It has changed everything. If anybody asked me about going for a hearing test or if they got hearing problems, I'd tell them to get to Amplifon instantly. The service is exceptional. The products are exceptional. It's so friendly, it's so laid back. You are the thing that matters at Amplifon. And that's, I would say to anybody, go.
At ReSound, we are driven by a passion to make life sound better. We continue to help people feel more connected, more involved, and in control, building on the legacy of smart hearing.
They say that technology can bring us together in more exciting ways. That's becoming more true every day.
Now, we are going even further by combining superior audiology with powerful innovations in mainstream technology with the new ReSound Lynx 3D hearing aids. Using binaural directionality 3 and spatial sense, ReSound Lynx 3D hearing aids are up to 50% better at identifying speech in various environments. This means users can separate and focus on specific sounds without losing touch with their surroundings. Users can hear up to 80% more of the sounds around them and recognize up to 40% more speech and noise, so they are always ready to engage with the world around them. ReSound Lynx 3D allows users to stream from virtually any sound source directly to the hearing aids, just like wireless stereo headphones. With the ReSound Smart 3D app, users can personalize their hearing experience with new quick buttons and get one-tap access to programs, volume settings, sound enhancement, and more. With a brand new dimension of hearing, fitting, and fine-tuning, people are taking notice.
My patients are able to hear sounds they just weren't able to before. Just last week, I went to a restaurant with my family, and we were sitting at an L-shaped table with a fan directly overhead. It was a pretty tough environment. And my father-in-law, who is currently wearing ReSound Lynx 3D hearing aids, he was able to have a conversation from the opposite side of the table. That has never happened before.
Freedom and ability to hear beyond which I would have ever thought when I first was diagnosed with hearing loss. My ability to adjust my hearing aids as needed to the environment, both manually by myself or if needed by adjustments remotely, is taking it to a whole new level.
ReSound Lynx 3D brings you into a new era of hearing care with more freedom, efficiency, and convenience, helping people hear more, do more, and be more than they ever thought possible.
When a biometric hearing aid gives you access to better hearing performance, life is on. Phonak. Life is on.